What is going on, my people? So welcome back in my channel. So today I'm going to show you how I made 10 million safer trading US oil. And as you can see, this video is going to be in English because my goal now is to not be limited on only the French community. So my goal now is to try to share my knowledge uh, with English community. So sometimes you're gonna see me making videos in French, and sometimes you're gonna see me making videos in English from now. So you gotta adapt, you gotta learn how to deal with that new modification. So this video is going to be in English. I'm going to have another videos, like the next video can be in French and another video in English. So now I'm going to try and change the language of the video sometimes so that everybody can find itself in every videos. Like, yeah, so that's it. Let's start with the video. So like I said in the beginning, today I'm going to show you how I made 10 million CFA trading US oil. So the trade, I took the trade on the 6th of March, but I didn't have enough time to make the breakdown for you. So I'm going to do it today. So we was here. So I'm going to cut it to use the replay mode. So we were here, and what I'm going to show you now is the reason behind that setup, like what allows me, like what I use to take the trade. So as you can see, I am in the 4-hour time frame. And the first thing I check when I open a market, when I open a chart, is the trend. Because when you are a trader, you got to always make sure that you are trading in the trend. Like if the trend is up, you are going to prioritize the buy positions. But if the trend is down, you're gonna prioritize the shorter position. So as you can see in that market, the trend was up. So I'm expecting a buy position. Yeah. So I just had to draw a trend line like that. So this is the lowest point of the trend. And I just had to draw my trend line like that. And for you to draw a very perfect trend line, you need to do it on, how to call it in English. I forgot the words, but you need to draw it on those things. Les mèches en français. So that is the trend line. And after drawing my trend line, so that is my P level. So in that case, my P level is the trend line. So my key zone is the trend line. So after drawing that trend line, the next thing I have to do is to wait for the market to test my trend line. So I have to wait for the market to test my trend line. But when the market finally reach our trend line, the next thing we have to do is to wait for the right confirmation before we even enter, before we even press the buy button. So now we can see that the markets have started a rejection, but we don't have the confirmation yet. So what we are going to do is to still wait to wait for the confirmation. So here we are. So with that candle, we still don't have the confirmation. So we're gonna wait for the next candle. And as you can see, we are in the 4-hour time frame. So every candle takes 4 hours to be formed. So that's where you kind like you can see that for you to trade, for you to be good at trading, you need to be very, very, very patient, because like let's see here. Like the market has reached our trend line with this candle, but we haven't the confirmation. So we had to wait for the next 4 hours to see how the next candle is going to be. And as you can see, the next candle didn't give us our confirmation. So we had to wait for the next one again to see if we're gonna have. So we have to wait 4 hours again, for 4 hours again to see. So that's the next candle, and we still don't have the confirmation. Let's wait for the next candle again. We still don't have the confirmation, because what we need to see here, what we want to see here is a bullish engulfing. So we need to see a candle who's gonna like break that range here, like a candle who's that's gonna close above those candle close. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we are still waiting for the confirmation. Like those, we have 3 candles here, and every candle take 4 hours to close. So it's like waiting, like in a real market situation, it's like waiting for 12 hours to see the confirmation. And finally, we have that bullish candle that's allow us to have our bullish engulfing. As you can see, like that candle closed above all those candles. So we finally have our confirmation. Then what we're going to do next is to enter. Never take a position before the candle close. So you always have to wait for the candle to close for you to, before you even take the position. So we finally entering the position here, putting our stop loss below, and then our take profit above. Yes, like the take profit is to the next high, as you get to previous high. So that's it. And after that, we just need to wait for the results. So after doing it, all you have to do is to just wait to see if the market will go straight to your take profit or straight to your stop loss. So like, and as you can see, we have done all this work, all that work on what? On the 4-hour time frame, like by using only simple techniques without complicating anything. You know, so trading is all about simplicity. If you want to be profitable at trading, you really need to simplify everything on your strategy. Don't imagine me just using a trend line. Just by using a trend line, I've made 10 million CFA. 10 million CFA is about 20K. 10 million CFA is about $20K, like $20,000. So you can imagine. So after that, we just need to wait for the result. So that's how it goes. So as you can see, the market went straight to our take profit, allowing us to have a 3.1 risk to reward ratio. And as you might or might not know, like when you took a position, like after taking a position, and if you see the market going in your favor for like 20 or 30 pips, you always have to put your stop loss, like you need to move your stop loss to break even so that you can be in a risk-free position. So that is exactly what I had to show you in this video. So from now, like I said in the beginning, we're gonna permute, like sometimes we're gonna have videos in English and sometimes we're gonna have videos in French. So the goals for me to do that is to not be only limited on the French community. It is a very great pleasure for me to share my knowledge with the French community, but I know that it's gonna be it's gonna be more pleasure, gonna be a greatest pleasure if I can reach not only the French community, but also the English community. So if you are watching this video and you are from an English-speaking country, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, you can also connect with me through WhatsApp. So you can just take my WhatsApp number and then send me a message, and it will be a pleasure for me to reply. So that is my number, but don't hesitate to contact me on WhatsApp. So I gave you what I had to give you on that video. And we're gonna end the video here, and it's gonna be a pleasure for me to see you in the next video. So peace. See you in the next video.